Hello and welcome to this darkest of videos where I take a look at The Dark Matter by TC Electronic. Yes indeed, this pedal. My name is Elmo J. Cardulane and you can call me this guy. It is indeed a pleasure to have you along and I'll take a look at this right after this intro. Alright, so today I'm taking a look at The Dark Matter Distortion by TC Electronic. Ooh, it's very Star Wars-y. Luke, I'm your father and all that shebang. You half expect the Emperor to appear from somewhere and go, something dark side. Or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. So this pedal it's a distortion pedal, and I lean more towards overdrives. But I've understood that this one is fairly versatile. It might be that I've understood wrong, and it wouldn't be the first or the last time. It has your basic controls, gain, level, and treble and bass, and it also has a voice switch, which you can flip into the down or up position. Also has true bypass, which some people seem to think is better. I don't know, I don't care, as long as it turns off when I want it to turned off. Mainly I care about sound more. So, what else? It costs roughly $50 on Amazon, which is not a lot of money. So, if it's good, it's a very safe investment then. Anyway, I'll get this hooked up and stop yapping and start playing a bit. Okay, so what else do I have going here? I have a custom Strat with a mahogany body and Seymour Duncan YJM Fury pickups going into the Dark Matter, which goes into an Yngwie Malmsteen overdrive, which I have as a point of reference for me and also for you if you're new to the channel, so you know what kind of thing I normally prefer. I have a noise gate because the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen does this, so I need a noise gate. I have a bit of delay and it all goes into a Marshall and a Marshall cab, and my clean sound is like this. So, fairly basic stuff, and this is what the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen sounds like, so you get a taste for my taste, a feel for my taste. Something like that. Here's the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen overdrive. Everything set to full because more is more. What's a load of fucking rubbish? Yeah, something like that. And here is the TC Electronic with the voice switch turned into the up position. I don't know what it does because I haven't read a manual, couldn't be bothered. And everything is set to 12 o'clock. So, without further ado, I'll turn off the noise gate as well so we hear how much noise it makes. None at all. Everything's set to 12, it sounds like this. I'll just end playing there because what was that? Yeah, I like the sound of it. Don't like the sound of my own playing. So many mistakes. But in keeping with my philosophy on not editing too many mistakes, I'll just keep those in as well. And Yeah, sounds very good. I'll see what the voice switch does, so I'll turn that into the down position. So now it sounds like this. Up. Down. Yeah, indeed. It sounds a bit meatier, chunkier in the up position. It sounds good in both positions, I think, at least so far. We'll see. I'll turn it into the up position again and turn gain all the way down to see how much or how little gain or noise it makes. Does it make any kind of noise? Maybe I should tune. So that's minimum gain. And here's maximum gain. Now it's making this kind of noise. So now you need the noise gates. Yeah, now it's doing that distortion type, buzzy type thing that I don't like at all. I'll turn down the gain to 3 o'clock. It's now on full, that is, and I'll turn level to 3 o'clock as well. Here goes. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a bit buzzy for me. I'll turn it into the down position, the voice switch, and see how it affects the tone now that I have a bit more gain going on. Yeah, I'm liking this down position more now because it feels a bit tighter and it got a bit mushy and stuff in the upper position. It's not as buzzy either, I think. Okay, turning treble to 3 o'clock. Now this is normally one other thing that bothers me with distortion pedals, is that when you add treble, they become really, really buzzy and really like a swarm of angry bees or something. So we'll see what this does now. Treble at 3 o'clock. It's not half bad. It's actually very good. I'll drop tune my guitar. Okay, I have the tremolo system so that I can drop tune if I so want. Add a bit of gain, drop the bass a bit and add a bit of treble. Added ever so slightly gain, so it's now on 4 o'clock, bass is now on 11 o'clock, and yeah, treble, I added a bit to that, so that's on 4 o'clock as well. Hey, I'm liking this a fair amount. I'll change guitars. I'll change into a 7-string. Okay, so let's see what it sounds like now on a drop-tuned 7-string. So I have the B string is tuned to A, and I dropped the gain a bit because the pickups are hotter on this one than on the Strat. So now it sounds like this. Still think it's a bit bassy, so I'll drop bass a bit and add a bit treble. Okay, here goes. Still, when I change it to the neck pickup, it becomes really kind of undefined and mushy, and I don't know, it sounds quite nice, but I'll drop bass still. So I got bass basically all the way down, not entirely, on between 8 or 9 o'clock now. Yeah, I mean, I like the distortion. It's better than most distortions I've tried, and you can turn the treble up quite a lot, but it doesn't. It's still a bit mushy. I mean, I have treble almost all the way up now, and bass not entirely all the way down, but still a fair amount dropped there, and it's still a bit mushy to me when you play. Not the low stuff, but the higher stuff. Actually, now it's not mushy, but it's starting to sound a bit thin, so you get either mushy or thin. Sounds like I've done something with the tone knob, which I haven't. Yeah. Disappointing. It was sounding very promising. I don't know, maybe that's something I could fix by tweaking it a bit. But I'm not into tweaking pedals. I mean, if I don't find it kind of within, say, 5 minutes, if I'm not in the ballpark, or if there's something really annoying, then yeah, I just give up. Let's say 10 minutes. Then I just give up, because I'll just give you a reference. Here's a TC Electronic. It sounds fine like that when I play the bridge pickup, but the neck pickup. And here to A and B, here's the Fender. yeah, there's something odd going on with it that I don't enjoy. Yeah, so that's basically the TC Electronic Dark Matter in a kind of short-ish review. I don't know what to say. It kind of sounds promising. It might just be that the problem is between the interplay of the pedal and the amp and the cab. Especially when you have a down-tuned 7-string guitar like this, the cab that I'm using isn't brilliant for that kind of stuff. So it might be something there, but it was still, the problem wasn't really the down-tuned stuff, it was more the kind of regular lead stuff with the neck pickup, and that didn't convince me, so that's the problem. And it might be a good pedal if you wanted to use it as just kind of a rhythm sound thing, if you want a slightly different type of thing going on. And it could be a good thing for some stuff, but as a kind of my main pedal, no way. And space on a pedal board is limited, and there are tons of pedals out there that do many things and do them well. The Strymon Sunset being one such example. The Strymon Sunset, of course, is way more expensive than the Dark Matter. But that's the thing. Quality often costs. I mean, you can get great stuff that's affordable and cheap, but in my book, this isn't great. And if it costs $50, you can get two of these, the Mosky D250. So if money is an issue, you can just get one of these and spend the other half, $25 that you have left, on whatever. Because this one sounds great, whereas the Dark Matter could work for some stuff, but not for me. So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And comment, let me know what you thought, because sometimes it's different when you listen on speakers at home compared to the room. The thing is that when you're sitting in the room actually playing it, if it affects the way you're playing in a bad way, because it's kind of sucking dry your inspiration, your feel-good factor, then that's a big problem. And often this stuff is fine margins, and it might not translate when you're listening via YouTube. So let me know what you thought, because some of you might have thought that it sounded great or good. Now, I'll admit, I think it did have potential, and on some settings it was good, but for a kind of typical lead type thing, for me, no. And basically I don't have space on my pedal board to accommodate a separate rhythm sound pedal, and I don't really have a need for one either. But that might be different for you. So that was the Dark Matter by TC Electronic. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification thing and support me on Patreon, because I buy the gear that I review, so you get an honest review. The TC Electronic Dark Matter honest review. Save up and get something a bit better, or get something cheaper and save money. Not really great in my book, but hey, it's all subjective, so you can feel free to hate me in the comments below. See you in another one, at least I hope so, and take care. I'll end with a bit more noodling on the TC Electronic Dark Matter.